Bro, this Endstone is doing work. That solves the Elspeth, and we definitely need to solve it. Oh, you think that you are getting stuff? Nuh-uh. Nuh-uh, that's why we are prepared. And I will draw a card, thank you very much. Oh, this is not close, man. Oh, they are so freaking dead. I will play this without playing a land. If they counter it, that makes our This is really good, man. This is actually so good. And we'll go for the Mortuary, just to make sure that we don't draw this card. Exactly this card. We didn't want you, bro. You are in the grave. You belong to the grave. Am I too mean to a Verge? Probably. So let's go for this. We are still not hitting 7 mana. Louis is nice. I will take it. It's a card that has to be countered. We could already start hitting, but it's not amazing. It will probably die to get lost. And of course then we don't have the stuff. Elspeth, they tapped. Guys, I just want to point out. They tapped on turn when we have 7 mana. Well, well, well. Okay, so we need to make sure... Okay, I need to think. Do we want the Sanctuary? And we play Ugin, we get rid of Elspeth, and then we re-want the creature. Yes, yes, absolutely. Let's go to the end step, just in case. This will help a lot. Okay, you will love this. You will love this play. So first, we attack Elspeth. We don't care about it, by the way. The only reason we attacked is that they want to defend it. So that means we get a removal. And now, this is so good. Let's play the one they've seen. Okay, for a moment I was scared I miscounted something. And now we go Ugin. We get rid of Elspeth. And well, now they have one less creature. Okay, so we can... Okay, this is huge. We need some cards. This will probably die very quickly. So this was our big play. We probably won't sneak another 7... Oh man, even if they hit get lost right now, they will be tapped, so we will punish them with another Ugin, or even worse, the Endstone. Oh boy, well this is bad for our opponent. What do we want to do? What do we want to do? If we play Endstone, we can draw a card here. First, let's draw a card. I don't think we go Louis yet. This is okay. Let's swing. I'm honestly not yet sure what we'll do, because I expect some interaction. I think they left it because they have stuff. This is good. We are clearing the board slowly but surely. This could be a nice Louis turn. So we can go for 6, right? 3, 6. This is like the biggest Louis we can go. If we expect no more lives, we can go for 3. I want to put them in a situation where they need to sweep, because they cannot afford to spend turn to sweep. Okay, that's okay. That's fine. That's fine. So you can play it both ways, I feel, with Louis. You can go all in and force a counter spell, and maybe they don't have it. But I think a 5/4 that already deals what? 1 damage through the authority should be good enough, and we can always shoot the sheriff if they anchor it or something. We have the Sanctuary. Already this is a board that kinda wants to be swept, you know, without overdoing it. And even though, see, this is a perfect shoot the sheriff target. We cannot really get to lower cards than them, so they will draw. And they will also get the token. So good value for our opponent. I think they literally got everything, because we are winning so hard. Unfortunately, now we are suffering from success. So now we can go for Visa. This is not really great for a counter spell for them, but it still hurts them a lot. So, you know, pretty decent for us. I think we still have the Endstone, right? But honestly, here I will just go for 3 mana probably. So first, let's swing. If they wanted to kill Ugin, they would do it already. So let's go for this. They probably will block at least with the 1 fish on Louis. Yep. So we are dealing some damage, making some progress, but we still are not there yet. Okay, I think I know. They didn't counter, we are going for the mana. Because with Endstone, they will be forced to Ultima and we still redraw a card. It also opens a lot. And this is not super threatening. But for it is even less threatening, so let's go for... Maybe I should go for the treasure. That was the plan, but at least we are doing card because we are playing the land. So that helps a little bit. Yeah, see, now this would remove the fish. It should be treasure. That was a big blunder on me. Yeah, but we can still make it work. Down to 10. At least they're not life gaining with Biza anymore, so you know it's not the biggest deal. Like against control, you don't really care about life total, but you really care about those cards. Okay, they went for 4 mana. That's okay. So now they're in a weird spot. If they Ultima, they still need to fight Ugin, and then we can go for huge Luis for tons of damage. But I still think it's worth for them to Ultima. They probably don't want us to untap with Endstone. Like, this will be so many cards. I think we'll cycle Shoot the Sheriff, maybe even. Okay, they don't have... Man, basically they are kinda low on value. I feel that we got them to low amount of cards because we are spamming those threads like crazy. And now they need basically to spend full turn to try to refill. Which is our opening to keep putting even more pressure. See, this treasure enabled them this play. I made such a blunder here. It's not the biggest deal, we have another Ugin, but it was still bad. Okay. Okay, that's fine. We have the map tokens, they're kinda sweet, to be honest. Oh, Duress is... Let's go. Yoink! And we are doing... Man, this is so good. Duress is absolutely massive. I don't think Elspeth is the biggest deal. Counter spells are. Okay, we have this. If we play it right, we have this. 8 damage on this turn. First, let's play a land and see what we draw. We need to get the maximum value of the Endstone. And this... Okay, so this will be Ugin target on the next turn. They don't have counter spells. I think we just go absolutely massive Luis to get them low on life total. They're at 12. And now we go full tap. How much? 6, 7. They will be down to 5. That's very good. That's very good. And we redraw the card because we have the Endstone. The cards are not glorious, it's mostly lands. But outside of this, and of course they live gain too. Then they will play Elspeth probably. Man, oh no, we are still winning on every front, guys. I tell you, we are just suffering from success. We have more life, more cards, more everything. But this is actually really good. Even though they make tons of creatures, our creatures are still better. Okay, this has to be Ugin first. So, how many cards? Bro, this Endstone is doing work. Let's go Ugin. That solves the Elspeth, and we definitely need to solve it. Our look how low on value they are. And now we can keep playing stuff. Do we want more mana? Maybe. Yeah, if we play more cards, it's actually really good. I don't super care about Ugin, we just need to keep pressure. So we kill this guy. They need to spend a lot of cards at every turn. And now we can even go for Annex. That is really good. So I think we can go Shoot the Sheriff. Oh, but we cannot attack them. That's awkward. We probably use map tokens or something. I would love to hit Annex. This would help us so much, but I think we just need to go for this. Just to make sure that they have as little as possible and we can still keep drawing stuff. Yeah, Annex is for later. So we put one counter here. We also make sure that our next draw is a little bit better. Probably. And yeah, let's keep going. Now they cannot kill Ugin. Regent, probably not the best card. We can do better than this. Swing. Luis, of course, is a mass block because it has good stats. Okay, double block is fine. They spent nearly every creature for this one turn. And this also means Biza doesn't create tokens. And down to 10. But I always forget about this part of effect, but Fortunately, this is a control deck, so they cannot burst us even if I forget about it. And they're down to 2 cards. Now we are starting to have more and more stuff. Cottage will be amazing. Okay, so do we want more mana? Okay, I think we actually want more mana. Man, at this point we have so many cards that we just want to keep, you know, going. First, Annex. Also, we can basically get free value from Annex, because with Endstone you always life gain anyway. So you are paying life and then you are getting it back every turn. So that you can go without demons. Bro, didn't I literally just Duress this? Like, I really feel that we just went through this part. That's incredibly good draw. They have only like 2 or 3 in the deck and they actually managed to draw one. So maybe we just go... Yeah, I think this is close to lethal, but not yet. Still, we are going Ugin. Now we get some triggers, which means that we can hit with Luis for 9, and that's massive. And we can also use another ability. Man, this is going absolutely crazy. Like, we will kill a full-blown top-tier meta control deck with just overwhelming them with value. That's wild, man. I don't think we need more cards. Which means that we go for the journey. You can see how much it helps to get all of this extra mana. Like, suddenly we can do so much. We go for creature lands. I don't think they can kill it. I will go for Cavern. It's a good card, so sometimes you want to save it to make sure that you know, you don't risk this dying and then the land gets exiled. But here I don't think it matters. Maybe we even get double lands. So of course we swing here. Down to 2. So now every cottage is lethal. We're life gaining so much every turn, man. We dealt like, I don't know, like 40 damage to ourselves already, and it even doesn't matter. What land we got? Nothing special, so we kinda whiffed. Soulstone Sanctuary and Cottage would make closing the game on the next turn so much easier. Now they are down to 2 cards. This deck can recover even from this, but it's very, very hard and they usually need time. So they need some perfect hits one after another to make it happen. Right now it's lethal, so they hit one of the things. Man, this treasure actually allows them to cottage. Bro, that's why you need to know what you are doing when you are a control player. You should not tap like this. They just threw it away, man. They had the answer, they just... Like, Demolition Field was the counter to this. We'll see what the matchup is. Whenever you see Dimir, you instantly think Zultai. And indeed that's the case. Oh boy. Oh boy. Let's go Regent. This is a good turn to do it. I still don't know if they have counter spells. Usually they shouldn't, but some versions do play counter spells, very rarely. And then you can get hit super hard. The most important... Oh, this is like the tournament version, right? Because of Bookworm. I think this one was like... I think 8th in the tournament we showcased the Tyrant deck, right? So this probably is just copied version of that. Let's go for the Sanctuary. And now we have a big choice. I don't remember the full deck list, to be honest, but I don't think they played counter spells. Okay, so I think this is the play. We go for Annex, because it costs 3 mana. Then we still have Cease and Desist, and this is the turn 4, so this is like the Cavaro turn. So I think this will... I guess they don't have the target. And this is okay, we still got the card back, and we force the play. Now we can get the Journey. Yeah, I didn't play against this deck too much, but we'll see. Human. Specifically human spider hero, I believe. So we go for this. I think it has to be Journey, but then we are risking something big on the next turn. But they don't have reanimation targets. I think it's like Reanimator, right? I don't fully remember. So let's go this for sure. The classic Surveil, this, and let's get the Cavern, just to make sure that we hit it. And we are already getting the first land on this turn. This is a nice one. You know what, with second Louis, man, this can go so freaking hard, I just cannot resist. I don't think this is the smart play to take the second one. Usually 5 lands should be enough. Or maybe it won't be enough. Interesting, they are going really hard on this. Okay, that's kind of fine. It also means that we are doing more non-lands, because we took the lands from the deck, of course. But honestly, it's not so bad. We could even go Ugin and start doing cards. Ooh, that's wild, man. They already used double Awaken, and the third one is in the graveyard. I think this is it. I think this is it. So do we want to give them the mill? We can choose if they take the card from the graveyard. Probably not smart to give them the choice on this turn. So let's make sure that they cannot take it. They will mill, but they, you know, it's only 3 cards. Famous last words. We want to get, see, instantly value. Alright, alright. Oh my god, those were really good hits, man. I thought in 3 cards they will get like a 2-drop and 2 lands. Instead they got 2 of the key cards. And Cavern is the best hit probably. Okay, but it's not Bringer at least, so we will take it. It's really strong, but not the absolute strongest they could get, I guess. Alright, so they're... Okay, this is huge. So now we can go for the Endstone. And do they have like instant kill effects? So far I didn't see anything. I think we are going for the Endstone, man. Because this is colorless, which you know what it means. No creatures in the board. We could play something for 4 mana like Journey. Ooh, this is tempting. You need to play a land. It doesn't mean that this will not draw a card, but we will play this, so this is good enough. Let's go. Let's go. We're drawing a card, we are getting more lands, and we also get better draws because we will get rid of a lot of lands from our deck. Honestly, it's going great, man. I love it. It's so fun. Let's go for Submit 5 because they probably will have some troubles getting rid of it right now. We go to 10, which is a bit scary, but outside of this, I mean, our power on board is kinda ridiculous right now. And if we untap, it will get so much worse for our opponent. So let's see what they will take. No Bringer, that's the most important part. And soon we'll get into the levels of mana that Luis will go... Oh my god, Arden? Arden is bad news. They can get Overlord, right? Arden is such a bad hit for us. Oh, I'm not super happy about this. Alright, let's see. So this will be Arden into, like, probably Overlord, I feel. What did they take? I think it... Okay, let's see. Yep, because then they get 2 triggers, and that's what they want. However, it doesn't kill us, it doesn't kill Ugin. So even though this was kinda devastating, it's not the end of the world. I think we can still combat it. Yep, respect Ugin, bro. And hopefully nothing more. They're thinking way too long for my, my sanity. I'm just like, what can you make? What is the play? Alright. Oh, they were just hesitating, okay. They got so much from this one play. But, they still need to go through the board. And because of Endstone, there's no point in attacking our face, because we get all of this back anyway. Okay, this is fine. I think we just try to draw Deadly Cover-Up, and that will be the perfect play, right? And we can get even more mana if we want. Ugin. Ooh, this is massive. We could exile basically the whole board with this. And this is actually a legit play. Life gaining doesn't matter too much. Ugin is only 4 mana here. It's really good deal. I will go for it, man. Let's go. Ugin into Ugin. And let's make sure that we don't lack the chorus. The colored mana. I think this will get us where we want. We also draw cards, so the Deadly Cover-Up is still an option. Let's go this. Didn't check the type, but I assume that should the share... Deadly Cover-Up. You would be perfect a little bit faster, but you know what? I'll take it. Okay, we can triple play. which means we can just draw a card here. No, we doesn't care. We don't care. We can just shoot the sheriff here. So we get rid of this, we draw a card. Basically, we don't need to draw cards, because this draws cards when we play spells, so it's just better to play more spells. And I think we go 1 Luis, just to not waste the mana. And it will be a pretty juicy Luis, you know? And of course we draw more. Man, I'm so happy with this turn. We swept the whole board, and we created a lot of pressure, and we still have double cease and desist. So yeah, this is nice. We also get more lands every turn. Which means that every next turn, Luis is way more powerful, and we can use Ugin to, you know, boost Luis even harder. Yep. Triple bring, are you serious? Bro. So that means 1 cease and desist doesn't hit it, man. I think it's Cavern, right? They will play Cavern, but we can actually double play it. Sure, bro. Sure, you want to go hard? Let's go hard. Bringer. And, you guessed it, Bringer. I draw a card, thank you very much, and then I draw a card, thank you very, very much. Here you go. Oh, you still want to have your stuff? I think there is 1 more Bringer in your deck. Here you go. No Bringers for you, bro. And we can deadly cover up Cavern, so I will keep it. Let's get rid of the Overlord here. And suddenly, they can get something, but not what they actually wanted. And suddenly, instead of the full board of creatures that will, you know, destroy us on the next turn, they have kinda nothing. I don't remember what they will take. Probably, you know, something that doesn't matter, like maybe Schooler. Yeah. Oh yes, but this is what it feels when you are like a full crazy control deck going for the late game. The Endstone together with Ugin is just ridiculous, because you have so much more mana, and you can use this mana to get the cards that you always need. Duress? Yes. Let's make sure that they don't have any dirty tricks there. Alright, it's still worth it, because now we know exactly what they have. So Valgavoth and Harvester. Nothing really special, to be honest. So I think we just kill this guy and start swinging. Oh, this is a good one. We could go for the demon. We definitely want to have more mana. As you can see, I don't even live gain or draw with this. I just want to make sure that we have the most freaking power. Man, this is so much. I think we just keep shoot the sheriff and we spend all the mana for sanctuaries, then Luis, and we win. That should be enough damage to kill them on the next turn, I feel. Do I want to unlock Annex? It's 4 damage in 2 turns. Shoot the sheriff and what? And sanctuary. No, it's more damage for sanctuary. Okay, that's fine. At this point, bro, we are live gaining so much. We're at 20 like every turn. This is... I'll take it. Let's keep the library so we have more cards. No need for the journey anymore. And we also don't need more lands. Guys, this is the end game. And our opponent, I don't think they can handle it. This is probably Valgavoth, I would guess. How do we deal with Valgavoth? I think we just kill... Man, we can actually sacrifice the Endstone after we drew so many cards and we don't need it anymore. Demon. Arden. Oh, you think that you are getting stuff? Nuh-uh. Nuh-uh. That's why we are prepared. And I will draw a card. Thank you very much. Oh, this is not close, man. Oh, they are so freaking dead. They are so freaking dead. Let's go for the Sanctuary. And now we want to go absolutely full power. We don't have much time, so we need to deal the most damage. The most damage. Yep. That's 7, 13, 17, 19 with Annex. Man, this went hard. Well. On the draw, however, we have a nice Duress, so we'll try to interrupt our Grandmaster aggro player from playing 3 cards in a row and winning the game. But I still think we will go for the tap land on, turn 1, just to fix our mana. We need black, so of course this is Mortuary for us, and we probably will go Virtue then. It will be a little bit hard to find the spot for Duress, I guess. Maybe we ramp, we'll see. Oh, this is a juicy target, we'll probably go for the Challenger. When they are on the play, this activates so quickly. so freaking quickly. We definitely need to answer Challenger. Of course, the Nemesis is a problem, but then you need to answer Nemesis with your Shoot the Sheriff. That's why you don't want to be on the draw. Because even with like perfect answers, you still are behind. Hired Claw is something that maybe gives us a little bit of breathing room, maybe. Bolt Wave, honestly not the worst, because it's still not activating the double strike, it will be on the next turn. So, you know, but they will attack with the Claw, and then this hits already with double strike, that's kinda important. It's not an Outlaw. This one is kinda important turn, guys. We could try to go for Regent. We need to kill a creature, man. So if I don't think they will pump it, man. If we go for... I think we might go into Demon game plan. But man, this feels like a death sentence if we play this, like honestly. But then we get Demon on the next turn, which is kinda nice. Otherwise we shoot the Sheriff, and that's kinda it. Let's go for the Regent. This will be very painful turn, just so we are clear on this. But we ramp into 5. I guess we need the black mana, but don't you worry, we'll just draw it. And if not, we have other plays, so we can still make it work. But yeah, this will be a little bit close. This will be close, man. Oh boy, Mono Red, everyone's favorite. Like, this is the deck that probably single-handedly cut like 80% of available decks from Standard, if not more. They know that we are tapped, so they go for double strike, and then they can burn the rest. That's unfortunate, but you know, that's what is going to happen. So I think this is the turn for Shoot the Sheriff. And life gaining. Then we go into Demon, probably. So, you know, it will be very, very close. But I think we kinda have an out from this. Man, it's so hard to play against those decks. Like, they deal ridiculous amount of damage if they're on the play. And, like, on the draw, you are so far behind that it's very hard to play the game even. Like, you need to instantly have turn 2 removal, otherwise you lost the game. And even then, you probably need to have, like, multiple good draws, you know? I mean, we cannot remove the Claw. And they already have the double strike, I guess, so it's not the biggest deal. Let's see what they will do. They really generally want to pump this. Okay, that's good. That's what we banked on. Let's see if they go more or they go to damage. They might still pump it for a lethal. Okay, so we get rid of Bashtron out. This kinda slows them. And also prevents a lot of damage. And then the Cease and Desist kinda prevents everything they've done here. It seems they have still a pump spell. Okay, we will cast it later. We want to make sure they don't pump. Alright. This should be the turn, I think. Maybe they play 1-drop or something. Alright. So, this shouldn't matter, but sometimes they have something that relies on instants and sorceries. You know, this 1 mana Lava Runner or something. G2 Lava Runner, I think that was the name. And yeah, let's see. I need to draw some decent cards. That's not it. Here's the Swamp for the turn. So maybe just go Duress into Annex. Seems decent. Let's see what they have. That's super important. I probably don't want to double Duress. But you know, we'll see if we have to. Getting the Demon will help us so much. We're at 9, so we're still not dying super quickly. That was probably the spell they considered before, right? Oh man, they have 2. This is kinda scary. Burst Lightning, if they draw a land, they can... Okay, I think, honestly, this is the play. If they play Nemesis, they can only attack with Nemesis, right? And we will get the Demon. Huh. I think it's Burst Lightning. Even though it's a weaker card, it's actually better here, I feel. And let's get the Demon. And so they will play Nemesis probably first, and then that means this stays until next turn, and we can Duress it. And this is the gymnastics you need to do to just beat deck that, you know, just keeps playing creatures and then burning your face. But We made the right call. See, now this would be Nemesis into Burst Lightning on Nemesis. We would get the emblem and no life gain from Annex for the rest of the game. That was the best choice, man. And now they also cannot kill us on this turn. If they go for the Charm, we are at, what, 2? Because they will also attack with Claw. And then we can trade. And we are, you know, alive at 2. This will be a bit of a problem, because they only attack with Nemesis, of course. They can kill the demon. I think we need to take it, man. I think we need to take it. Man, this will be so freaking close. Let's play the land on the turn. We absolutely need to Duress, so let's start with this. This cannot stay. That was part of our... See how perfect the discard was? Man, this Burst Lightning was the hit. And I think we go this, and we can still go for Annex. Maybe we can hit something good here. Man, so many good cards. Like, a lot of them will win on the next turn. So we could go for Shoot the Sheriff for Nemesis. I think this is the play. I know there's Ugin, but we cannot cast it on this turn. And the only moment that our opponent can win... I think we kill Nemesis, man. It's actually better. Now we force a top deck. I think most of their draws lose the game. And then we unlock Annex. Then we can start attacking with Cottage, potentially. And life gaining back to like 12. And then we close the game. A slick shot, right? Okay, that's perfect. See, that's why we played like this. So now we can finally get our sweet life gain and already start attacking with Cottage. We don't care about damage. We care about this food token. Let's go Burst Lightning. Because that means on the next turn we have so much life gain that they cannot threaten us. This is only 1 damage. Good, back to 6. Yeah, this is the last turn. If they don't draw something incredibly powerful... But honestly, I don't know what this could be. Yeah? Bro, we really needed to fight for this win. I found a new passion in adjusting the horses on this board. Our opponent played so slow at the early game that I actually started doing it, and now I'm addicted. You can have different formations, you know? So they can be like 2 friends, and this one is left out. And he never wanted in the first place. It's Zultai Reanimator, probably. Or you can go like, oh, the alliance is broken, and this one didn't want it first, but now he's onto it. And yeah, we go like this. So the justice is served. Our opponent is playing some graveyard thingies. Terza? What? Okay, cease and desist will definitely be important part of this game. I think we need to go for the journey. This is the card that needs to carry us. I'm sorry, horses. Okay, this one never wanted to be the part of the alliance anyway. So, Terza. Let's see what they will discard. This is a little bit awkward, to be honest, because... Okay. I think this is just a normal deck with Terza for some reason. I think that's the case. We have to do it now, man. Because next turn is kinda reserved for something else, and you know that they have Cavern. So we have to do it now. Not optimal, but something we have to do. Hopefully we can clean the rest with Deadly Cover-Up. Because on this turn we have to go for the journey. This is how we ramp into the supreme late game that we so much like. We want those lands for sure. Survey land, the double land. Cavern, I don't think they will have... Yeah, I think we just go for the forest normally. Normally I would go for the caverns, but I want to be on the safe side. I don't want to hit Chorus Land and maybe, you know, we'll miss the color of the play we wanted to make, something like this. But probably Cavern was the better choice, just because if we have Forest we can go Regent and get, you know, them from the deck. So yeah, a Kiora. Basically we'll try to Deadly Cover-Up something really juicy. Man, Cease and Desist and Deadly Cover-Up is such an underrated combo, because then you can basically fill the whole graveyard just for evidence instantly. Arden, another big card that we don't want to see. I think we have to sweep on the next board, next turn, because now it's super important that we are getting 3 lands every turn. That's huge, guys. Yes, please. Yeah, yes, please. We don't shuffle just to make sure, right? Our opponent shuffles. Yeah, that player I think this is a good play, right? We get rid of Arden, that really helps us a little bit, and we still have another. So here's the Cease and Desist. It will be hard game, but I hope... Oh, they have counter spells, yep. Bro, and that was everything. Man, this deck goes so hard on the endgame. Like, Ugin and Endstone is wild combination. But before we get more excited about this part, our absolute legend for today is none other than number one, our eternal champion, the first absolute legend ever, Decomposed. And my friend, you got a very wild deck today, so this one is for you. Thank you so much for supporting the channel, and I should put the smiley face, I think. Oh, there it is. It's fine. So really thank you, man. I hope you are enjoying the channel. This one is for you. And about the deck, man, Endstone and Ugin was something that I separately added, but because this is chorus, it actually triggers Ugin, and it also... Like, I didn't see this combination at first, but having 3 extra mana on top of being able to exile like two permanents in one of the turns, it also fuels you, you know, more Ugins, you find better answers. Somehow it just works very nicely, and I think the big part of success of this combination is Legend, like Artifact and Planeswalker. Both of them require very specific answers that many decks do not have, so even if they answer one of them, usually the second one stays, and because you have so many cards and so much mana, it's actually hard to keep up because like you have multiple plays a turn, and yeah, your opponent needs to deal with Louis, you know, Regents, Annex, Demons. You can duress them, you remove the whole board, you butcher their, you know, their deck completely, prevent their plays, remove stuff. Like, it's so hard to keep up with everything you are doing because you have tons of cards, tons of mana, and you can sometimes just, you know, play Ugin into Ugin and get 2 extra plays basically. Like, this is huge because this gives you 3 mana, you replay Ugin and you get 3 mana. So second Ugin actually costs you in a way 1 mana. And that's a play that removes 2 permanents, basically buying you a full turn. So when you get going, this deck goes so hard. Of course, sometimes it's hard to get there. You have some removal, but not too much. We still want to fight Reanimator decks, and the only way for a deck like this is to have Cease and Desist and some Duress. Well, Duress won't hit Cavern, but you know, you can still hit them somewhere where it hurts, but Cease and Desist is like the main threat. That this is how you survive this turn 4 that wins automatically. And Omenpath Journey is very slow, don't get me wrong, but if you can tank like 2 turns with this in the board, suddenly your deck just spreads wings, you know? Now you can do everything. You can hit those Endstones, Ugins. With Annex, you can spend 8 mana on a single card, which is really meaningful. So this deck can basically sink every amount of mana if you can keep going. And Louis, of course, absolutely devastating. We have... Sorry, the voice crack, holy. The Cavern of Souls is for Louis, because you want to make sure that even against control decks, you can force at least 1 huge Louis, and with all the mana from the deck, you can hit for 20 if you really want to in the like supreme late game. And with Regent, you also get the forest. So guys, I really hope you enjoyed. This was, like, we went a little bit meta on the last day, so I wanted to get you something wild, and I'm really happy with it. This was so fun to play. So, thank you guys for watching. Thank you to all the patrons that are relentlessly supporting the content so you can create those crazy decks for you to enjoy. So really thank you guys for that, and that's it for today. Hope you enjoyed, and see you guys tomorrow.